does that acronym stand for?
That's what I'm busting my brain trying to figure out, and I just too embarrassed to ask.
POTLE.
Something of
YouTuber,
the
I guess? I
lawful
don't know.
evil.
What was that?
Something of the lawful evil?
Maybe it's just pot leaf. Like pot leaf.
Bruner, we don't speak whatever language you're talking. You need to.
That's
Oh, there's
podcast
Man
of the
Myth,
Lotus
Legend
Eater.
now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, and welcome, Redoubt. And looking at you, it looks like
Oh.
you're ready for the discussion we're hoping to have.
What discussion?
Nice.
Gentlemen.
What discussion?
Hold
Oh,
up,
the
my
discussion is going to
immortal.
be a lot of things. Readout.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, of
yes,
course,
sir.
my immortal. Of course,
Oh,
my
yes,
immortal.
sir.
Oh yeah, my immortal, dude. I'm curious about that.
No.
No.
No. It's not going to be any of that. Read out the discussions we had last night. What did they range from? If you want to tell them, or do you want me to tell them instead?
They went from we started chatting about the ATF, and that's all the farther you'll get on that detail.
Yeah.
Then we went into having our own private Iron Age Knights. That was interesting.
Cool.
And we concluded the night by learning about a new character that Stormcrow is working on. Him and Mind Flayer, actually.
That's something.
Do we
that
get
we
to
can
hear
do
about
later.
that, or do you want to keep that under the wraps, Stormcrow?
You guys can ask me. All right, to give you the basic details, because I do not want to spoil anything. Basically, me and Mind Flayer are doing our own World of Darkness. If you guys know what that is, do any of you know what that is?
I'm
War of
unfamiliar. Is that a brand
Darkness?
name or a
Look up.
franchise?
It's essentially Vampire D&D.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wasn't that called
And-
like the Masquerade or something like
Yeah,
that?
that. He is a massive fan, and I am also a massive fan. And what we are doing currently is essentially our own version of that, without having to deal with the Wizard of the Coast Gestapo killing us in our sleep. So basically, it started off with, hey, so Royce is kind of a bitch because he didn't do a review of Elfen Lied, and that kind of pissed me off. And it kind of pissed him off too. And it's like, okay, so what do you like Elfen Lied? Oh, I like the gore, I like the horror, and the theme song. Yeah, the story is kind of crappy. You know, it doesn't really have a point. It's kind of a mess, but I still love it, right? And then it went from, hey, McCoppin, good to know that my man here is finally getting to witness my glory. Anyway, basically, it all went from that, and it just went downhill to, okay, what I want to do is essentially have space vampires. He's like, hey, that's awesome. We should probably make a campaign out of that. It's like, yeah, man, and then we can have like hot, like murderous vampire girls in space, and then I can romance one of them. And he's like, hey, you know what, Stormcrow? How about we just do our own campaign, like what Star Shatter is doing with Black Knight and Royce, but we're gonna not make it so gay because we don't have Royce here, so it's all gonna be good.
Yeah, it's default less gay without Royce. It's true.
Yeah.
But some people bring that certain X factor, and he had not X factor, wig factor.
Wig factor.
Well,
But he
that's
doesn't bring no balls, so pretty gay.
well, all right. That's
trade-off.
where the character I talked about with Readout yesterday comes in. I'm not gonna spoil too much with him because Mindflayer told me, dude, the character you made there's a lot of stuff we can do with him, and we need to reserve him for essentially, like, this guy told me, you know what, dude, just go full Rorschach and write a journal for him. All right, and I did, and
That's
basically,
cool idea.
yeah, and you know why it's a cool idea? Because I basically told myself, what would happen if Master Chief, I mix him with Rorschach, and then mix him with freaking Tech Kaczynski, and that's my character for the campaign.
Ram, you gotta type in chat so we know you're here.
And yeah, that's the story so far. He is right now working with other people on his side to create the system, so that way, when it's all good to go, I just join up. You know,
Sorry.
and we're
That's
hoping.
actually a really good idea, Stormcrow. That's a good way to get inside your character's head. Just create a journal for him.
Yeah, and it's been great. Like I literally have been going full on. You know, what's the craziest fucking theory I myself can think of? And one of the crazier theories I came up with was that feminists started World War One so that all the men can die in droves so they can take over the world.
What?
Gino says, Redoubt Productions, settle down there, Oppenheimer. Wouldn't want you to go off.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it when I'm angry.